In this video, we'll determine the perimeter and area of a given shape. The shape that we have looks like an L that's been rotated clockwise about 90 degrees. And we can see from these right angles, these little squares in the corners where the two lines meet, that we have a couple of rectangles that have basically been put together. So in determining the perimeter, we're going to determine the distance around this shape. So let's start, and I'll use P here for perimeter. And again, our perimeter is the distance around. So I'll start on this side, on the left side, where I have 20 centimeters. And I'll include my units here. So I'll have 20 centimeters for the first one. And then coming up to this top line, I see that it's labeled with 24 centimeters. So I'll add that since I'm calculating the total distance. So 24 centimeters. Coming to this right side, I have 12 centimeters. So I'll add that. Continuing on, I see 14 centimeters. I will add that. And now I'm getting to two places that aren't technically labeled with a length. But because we know these right angles here tell us that we have a couple rectangles, we can calculate this. So if I look over here, I have 12 centimeters on the right. I've got this full length of 20 centimeters. So if I bring this down, the total is 20 centimeters. Part of it is 12 centimeters. What remains then is 8 centimeters, taking 20 minus 12 to get 8. So on the side that isn't labeled, I have just calculated that it is actually 8 centimeters. So I can add in 8 centimeters. And then for this last side that's not labeled, I can do the same thing. So I'm going to again extend this piece all the way across. And I know that the total length across that longer top bar was 24 centimeters. I can see inside here that I had 14 centimeters on part of it, so 24 minus 14. So I've got 14 centimeters down here. That leaves 10 centimeters when I take 24 minus 14. So that second unknown length was 10 centimeters. And when I add those up, I will get 88 centimeters. For the second piece, we'll go through and calculate the area. And I'm going to put a dashed line through this figure and turn it into two rectangles. And I'll label them with A1 and A2 just to make it easier to keep track of my work. So for the area, I'm going to have A1 plus A2. I'll use the unknown lengths that I've calculated and written down here for each of these. So for A1, I know that the left side there is 20 centimeters. And so I will take 20 centimeters times, I'm going to do length times width to calculate this area of this rectangle. 20 centimeters times 10 centimeters is that base. So that's the first area. Now I've broken this into two pieces, so to get the area of A2, which is my second rectangle, I can see that its base length is 14 centimeters. So I'll take 14 centimeters, and I'm multiplying that by the width, which is 12 centimeters. So here I have the sum of these two areas. The first area is 20 centimeters times 10 centimeters, and the second is 14 centimeters times 12 centimeters. Calculating those, taking 20 times 10, I'll get 200. So that first area is 200 square centimeters. And then I'm adding that second area and taking 14 times 12, I'll get 168. So I'm adding 168 square centimeters. When I combine those, 200 square centimeters plus 168 square centimeters gives me 368 square centimeters. So now I can summarize each of these. The perimeter is 88 centimeters, and the area is 368 square centimeters.